Warren Buffett once said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Work until you die? Well, we're definitely not doing that. And that is why I've created Life of Dividends.
And here's why I sold off all my Robinhood positions in late June 2025. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Life of Dividends. And let me tell you, I did sell off every position in my Robinhood app, and I took out every dime. And here's why. Because today, July 8th, 2025, is my 55th birthday. And for the last year or so, I have been test driving income dividends, paying stocks, and just trying to learn and see how they work and maneuver within that scope of things. And I wanted to do so because I gave myself this time frame up until 55, and then we have to get serious. We have to put a plan in place that is going to grow and create income for us in retirement. And I believe that the stock dividend income ETFs are absolutely that plan to do so. So what I did, again, I sold off everything in Robinhood and I transferred all the cash to my checking account. And my first thing was I paid off a few bills. And what I then did was look at my Charles Schwab account, which I haven't used in, I don't know, a couple years. But what I wanted to do, because although it took me quite a while, I finally was approved to receive 100% disability from the VA. It took me like 20 years to get to that level. And that was done last November. So again, I've been kind of test driving how to invest in income dividend ETFs, how to move about, how to study, how to, see what's impacting, or what is, or a better way of saying that is what is a positive impact and what is a negative impact for investing in the income dividend ETFs. So now the day has finally come where we take this 100% seriously, and it isn't just to generate a couple dollars to go along with your income or to go along with my income. It is to fully 100% become financially free and make the kind of money that most people really just sit back and wish and dream. So here's what I've done. If I can click here without disturbing. Okay, so actually, let me go here. This spreadsheet is something that I came up with. And as you see here, I've already put the commitment in writing. Starting July 8th, 2025 or before, I will save and invest my total VA disability pay into my investment account at Charles Schwab. I will reinvest all income dividends back in to ULTY for the next 7 years or until age 62. Based on this commitment, at the end of 7 years, I estimate I will have a balance of at least $321,829.20, with a share count of at least 51,492.672 shares, with a monthly dividend income of $18,537.36 and a weekly dividend income of at least $4,000 $634.34. So this is the plan that I drew up and is in place. As you can see here, I actually created a spreadsheet from July through December, the remainder of this year, and I am investing a total of $3,831.30, which is the entirety of my VA disability pay, and that is has already been done. We've already deposited this money into the Charles Schwab account, and we have purchased, what did we purchase? We bought 629.1132 shares. And this past week, when Misty declared its dividend along with ULTY declaring its dividend, that was paid yesterday, Monday, July the 7th. That was the first payment in July, and if you look down here, the dividend declared was 0.952, which paid me a dividend of $59.86. That money was reinvested back into ULTY and purchased 9.6475 shares to bring me to a total share count now of 638.7607. And the way my spreadsheet is laid out, we'll see this for every week. You got week 1, week 2, week 3, and then below that 4 and 5 if there's a month with five payment weeks. But this is how we're going to keep track of it and tabulate it. Of course, over here to the right, you've got the current NAV, the market value of what we have in the Charles Schwab, and then it breaks down for the total dividends declared and reinvested for 2025, the average monthly income dividends, and the weekly average weekly income dividends. So all of that will straighten out as we grow the different weeks accordingly through the end of the year. So you'll see that come to life even more. But this is my commitment, 100%. It's one thing to work toward creating income, but when you get it, now you've got to do something with it. And I'm speaking to the VA disability pay. So now we're going to make this money work for us and give it 7 years to fully thrust us into full-blown retirement, to where we can go buy a fishing pole and not have to do anything that we choose not to do, and not have to do things that you got to do because you got to do them. So that is where I stand with the plan. Now, looking at, if I pull this here, and if okay, so on the screen now we should have the Charles Schwab screenshot of my account. You see there we've got ULTY, we've got the share count of 638.7607, the current price when I took this screenshot, market value, the cost basis, gains, so on and so forth. So this has been done. It's what I've been working on behind the scenes, and that's just one of the things that I've committed to doing from my 55th birthday being today, and now moving forward and just letting that money go into that Charles Schwab account uninterrupted, untouched, and just let those weekly dividends compound every week for the next, what we got, July, August, September, October, November, December, for the next 6 months. And just keeping track of it for the next 6 months. But it is a 7-year commitment that I've made, and I can't wait to get to age 62 or potentially before, depending on how well everything does, because there's also a second part of this, and that is now rebuilding the Robinhood portfolio. And rebuilding that Robinhood portfolio, that money will act as a second stream of income to go along with my current income. So now we're going to build additional income that's going to make life as we transition into retirement easier by having more income to add on a monthly basis. So we're going to grow the retirement portfolio in Charles Schwab with just ULTY, unless something else comes out that's super fantastic and makes significant gains. Then that's our plan. We're going to invest in ULTY in Charles Schwab and reinvest those dividends and let that grow and compound over the next 7 years up until age 62. And then, which is, let me back up here. Age 62 is when I intend on taking Social Security, provided it's still around at that time. So when we have the retirement funds and the Social Security, along with the VA disability pay coming in, age 62 as planned should be where we hang up our hat and we enjoy the remainder of what life has to provide us, I guess. Nobody knows how long they're going to live or any of that, but we are planning for age 62, if not before, to fully retire. And like I tell my friends, I don't want to be woken up by an alarm clock ever again. I want to sleep until my body tells me it's time to wake up. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. And so that is our plan there. But again, keep in mind, now we're going to go back and rebuild the Robinhood portfolio so that we have now a secondary stream of income along with our working income. So we build that while the retirement portfolio is doing its thing. We build this second stream of income in the Robinhood portfolio that's going to go hand in hand with our monthly income to make life easier, on a weekly, monthly basis while we transition in and go from age 55 to 62 and full on retirement. So that is my game plan, and I wanted to start it on my 55th year of life. And again, today being July 8th, this is my 55th birthday, yes, today. And I am going to finish up this video and head to the pool and maybe one cocktail just to toast in age 55. Thanking God for allowing me to make it here, and the many people that have come across my path in my life's journey who have helped direct me to be able to make it to age 55 and hopefully beyond. So happy birthday to Life of Dividends. Pat my back on the shoulder. Maybe I should put in some applause here. We'll see. But that is it for Life of Dividends. Thank you all for joining and watching this video episode. Thank you to all of the new subscribers and those coming on board. Stay tuned. We've got, of course, I'm going to show the next video should be us rebuilding the Robinhood portfolio on the Robinhood app. As well as, I would say, we'll probably check in with the Charles Schwab portfolio like once a month. So when I make that first of the month big deposit and purchase of ULTY, we'll do a video on that just so you can see how it is growing month over month. and then a big one at the end of the year. But stay tuned for the rebuilding of the Robinhood portfolio. And hey, we look forward to the next 7 years and beyond. And that is why I've built this life of dividends.